wants to deal with all the soldiers these days? Just got here from the Somerset Isles. Lots of opportunity. It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of outsiders. But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that the Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum. Thank you for your custom.
I wanted to thank you again for the mince pie you sent over. It was delicious.
Buying and selling a
It was my
wide range
pleasure,
of assorted
Torbjorn.
goods.
I enjoy cooking, and after what you and Tova have been through, it was the least I could do.
My little Frigga loved to cook, but she was terrible at it. Then one day, out of nowhere, she made the most amazing leek soup. She watched while we ate it, and when she saw how much we loved it, she was so proud.
I'm so sorry, Torbjorn. You must be suffering terribly. I wish there was some way I could
knives
help.
and other goods for the home. All
You've
at
done
reasonable
more than
prices.
enough already. You've been a good friend in a time of need, and we won't forget that. I'm sorry I lost myself for a moment there. I just need some time to get over the loss.
You thieving little elf!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I've been meaning to speak to you, Naranja.
All right, but you just watch
Holyfrost
yourself.
farm outside the
Next
city.
time, I might not be so lenient.
It's honest work, if a bit dull.
Need
Cruel
something?
seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I
Need
regret
something?
not following in the footsteps of my ancestors.
Everything you see is grown at my family's own Holyfrost farm. Fresh and filling.
Been known to kill.
I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth?
To draw attention to itself.
Thanks.
The eyes of the law are everywhere.
Everything I got on display, really.
Guards are looking for a killer, but who knows what else they might turn up. Good day.
Good day to you.
Come and browse my fine selection. Everything's fresh and delicious.
For sale.
Everyone says Jorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. Need some metal hammers? Of course I am. What do I look like, a tavern wench? Don't let my words cut you too deep. Jarl wants it to look like an ancient blade. High Queen Fridis ruled over Windhelm in the south. Getting a real sword would be even better than making a copy. But no one wants to risk getting it from its resting place. If you find that sword, traveler, I'd be grateful. Of course you want to invest in my business. If you have spare weapons and armor to... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget, you find Queen Freydis' sword.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close. Smithing isn't the most exciting thing for... If a Stormcloak uses one of my swords to strike down an Imperial soldier, then I've done my part to free our land. Every Nord should admire Ulfric. He fights for all... In fact, he's the reason I chose to learn the smithing trade. I want to make weapons and armor for the great Stormcloak army. A word of advice. Don't buy discounted armor.
Wait, I know you.
Are you one of those Skyrim for the Nords types? Is that so? You ought to join. Seems to me they're a bunch of narrow-minded bigots. Meantime, you best steer clear of me. What do you want, milk drinker? Whenever a group of marauders attack a Nord village, but a group of Dark Elf refugees gets ambushed, a group of Argonians or a Khajiit caravan, no troops, no investigation. There's a group of cutthroats out there right now that Ulfric doesn't lift a finger to bring to justice. As long as they don't threaten Nord land. That's a brave offer. You deal with them. I'll make sure you get paid. Maybe this old soldier will throw in some lessons as well.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes. All right, but you just watch yourself. Next time.
Aldrich won't give us a straight answer.
Hey, you're the one who killed Elaine Dufont up in Ralbeth.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. Excellent. Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use. Ah, yes. I suppose you want something for your trouble? Here. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this world.
Wait, I know you.
And let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time.
Hands to yourself,
We know the price of it.
Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
I presume you're bothering me
watch
for
it.
a good reason. What in the name of The Blackbriar family has always been allied. I dare say the guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people.
Watch the skies, traveler. Is your armor made of dragon scales? By the gods, what I wouldn't do for a set of that.
My listener.
Now ain't this a surprise?
This what you want? Huh?
I do so love Riften. I journeyed here in my youth.
What was that? Victory is yours! I submit! Ha! Victory is yours! I submit! Victory is yours! I submit! I cannot best you! That's the best you can do? Your end draws near.
There is no pain in the void.
Come back here.
Oh, hey there. You here to join the Dawn Guard, too? Truth is, I'm a little nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you? Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess?
Join the Dawn Guard? Good. Isran will decide if you've got what it takes. Go on, he's right inside.
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilance are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn Guard. Is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawn Guard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran, Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know. So who are you? What do you want? You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before I need someone out in the field taking a fight to the damn vampires. While Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can... do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You Vigilants were never trained for.
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting.
Isran found something for you to do, eh? I thought he'd like you. Good luck.
should have come here.
Get lost, friend.
Get her!
What are you doing? What's the matter? No sign of him. Who in Dagon's name are you? Speak, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Oh, I was part of the gang in the ruins here. Look, I'm done here. Mop the floor with these idiots for all I care. Just get out of my way.
Vigilants never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson at their hall.
To come in here alone. A fool. All the rest of them.
He fought well. Jedon, less often, no match for him.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendarr is stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know what you found here. So go and meet your beloved Stendarr.
You sure that was wise, Lokil? He still might have told us something. We haven't gotten anywhere ourselves with nothing.
He served his purpose by leading us to this place. Now, it is up to us to bring Harkon the prize. And we will not return without it. Vingalmo and Ortholf will make way for me after this.
Who sent you here? I was expecting someone... like me, at least. Vampire, yes. That's... complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Yes, it is. And it's mine. It's... complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry. Good question. Hard to say. I can't I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King? Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring. Who are the contenders? Empire? What empire? Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? It must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened. Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away. It's on an island near Solitude. Hopefully we can find a boat to take us there. It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but depending on who's around, I'll be safe there. Let's just say that my mother and father had a bit of a falling out. Don't worry, I'm not in any danger or anything like that. It'll just be more unpleasant to run into my father. What now? This feels like the right way. I'm starting to worry. Even in this weather, it's better than the cave. I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better. This. Oh, what is it? It's on an island near Solitude. Hopefully we can... It's my family home. Not the most welcoming... My saying it out loud makes it sound so... common. Little girl who doesn't get along with her father. Read that? Another cave. I've spent enough time underground myself, but if you want to go in, I'm right behind you.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes, our headquarters is in Solitude.
That's it. Up there to the north. Hey, so, before we go in there, I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Lady Serana's back. Open the gate.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
I watched the gate. Ain't much else to tell.
Oh, what is it?
I watched the gate. How dare you trespass here?
Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serana has returned!
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She has
I'm
the
delighted
scroll.
to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter will have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you most certainly deserve a reward. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again. Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. Be still. Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it. With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts. Now listen to my words, and do as I instruct. The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord, and we will continue. Transform into the Vampire Lord, and I will teach you more. I have kept in this form. You can drain the life from your foe with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a swarm of bats some distance away. Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do. Do so now, and we will continue. Good. You are weaker while on the ground because you cannot access the blood magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still valuable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts. There is much to learn, but if you master the powers of the Vampire Lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you. There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your life grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle, should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers. When you first transform into a vampire, descend to the ground and you can attack with your claws and feed upon. With experience, your powers will grow and you will discover new ways. As a vampire, you will, with each passing day that you do not feed, that weakness will become more deadly, but your powers will also become stronger. Feed upon those who are sleeping and your vulnerability to sunlight will diminish along with your powers. Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
Need to sleep.
Hello there. I'm sure Lord Harkon... Grateful you've returned his daughter. I'm sure Lord Harkon. Now what is our Lord's wish? Well, well. You've heard of the Bloodstone Chalice? It is a rather The chalice has been in Lord Harkon's possession for quite... He has neglected using it for ages. If he wants it, follow me. Lord Harkon has never cared to use the chalice, relying on his more than adequate...